Hello, I'm Keira from the opposition team of As a Middle Class Parent, this house would support their child choice to deprioritize formal education in favor of pursuing digital creative skills or career. From the speaker of the proposition team said, parenting can maximize a children's potential. It all depends on the parents in guiding them for the better. But they should be able to teach their children how to adapt with their environment as well. If they cannot adapt with their environment because they can't just stand being told what to do, how to do, what to think, how to think, then I can say they will struggle in their future work as well. Whatever work they choose, they will struggle in it because if you're working, you have to be able to adapt in your work environment as well. Even if he said that if the digital era is changing, how work is not working is not only based how work is not only based on education but also from experience. But experience also came from what you know about your knowledge and education as well. If you did things greatly in the past, good experience, that also because you know what to do, because of your knowledge, because of your education, and from that, I say that education is very important because it affects your experience as well. As in, how your child, from formal education, as that things can get tense, there are many assignments too. But it's actually from there that we can survive in the outside world, in work that they choose. It trains them to not be weak, but strong enough to survive in order to pursue their own careers in the future. And after that, I will say the arguments that I have already prepared. The first one is about formal education is needed first in order to pursue their creative skills. Formal education involves school, structured education, systems from primary, university, involving technical and professional training. In formal education, they can learn inside a classroom, have school grading. Doing formal education, they can develop their own creative skills too, based on the subjects. There are many subjects. And by that, they can also have different kind of thinking and performance based on their own subject. From learning formal education, it can help people be competitive, socialize, learning different kinds of culture, experience, and knowledge. It can also provide definite proof of someone's knowledge and skill. There are many subjects too in formal education so that their children, as a middle class parent, their children can see and learn, find out which one can be their strength, which one can lead them to a success in the future, such as maybe they excel in math, in art, in informatics, entrepreneurship, and many others. The second one is being a middle class parent itself, or parents in general. Middle class parents will most likely teach their child about how to be independent, how to keep on being curious, and knowing their own way in life. But as a parent in general, keeping a structure and steady steps for their child can be very beneficial and will teach them things and give them experience that require logical reasoning. In order to do that, as a parent, we must give our child their structured way to pass, such as going to schools like elementary, primary, and hoping in they can also increase their curiosity, find a way to reach their own career, what they want. Also middle class parents often looking for potential for their child too, because not like upper class parents, they can provide everything for their children. But in middle class, they often they provide what the child interests first. That's why if the child wanted to have many courses, they will give it to them to try it one by one, which one matches the child, and have way more education. And the third one is about how formal education results affect the job market as well. In order to pursue a career in general, a job in our country, the result of formal education is also needed, such as your report card. Because overall, the higher the education level, it is most likely that they'll receive a full-time employment. We know that we need a high quality human resources too, to be able to get a high, to be able to reach that, we also need a high quality education level. And this can, the action for this is that we can show our report card and do well in our interview, and also just do your best in school and the education that you receive. Because at the end of the day, any kind of formal education results in plenty of creativity as well. That's it from me. Thank you.